Ecobank, we've been around now for 30 years. We have a banking license in 33 countries in Africa. We have rep office in 3 other African countries, in South Africa, in Ethiopia, and in Angola. We have banking license in Paris, where we connect Africa to the West. We have rep office in London, rep office in Dubai, and rep office in China. And specifically in Nigeria, we are one of the top 6 banks in Nigeria in terms of size, after we did a merger with Oceanic and a variety of other mergers. And in Nigeria, we are doing very well. We thank our customers, we thank the government, and we thank the founders of Ecobank for the way they've collaborated with us over the years. The business in Nigeria, despite the challenges of the environment, which is now going away, but we've been part of the solution rather than being part of the problem.
Could you talk us through some of the key components of the MOU signed today?
The MOU signed today with MTN is to bring together our key resources. At the end of the day, we are trying to solve the problem of financial inclusion. We are trying to utilize the assets in the hands of the customers together with the assets we all have. Most of the customers today, almost every Nigerian today, has a mobile phone. Almost every African today has a mobile phone. Now, those devices, what we're trying to do is to translate those devices into point of presence that they can be given financial services. Ordinarily, financial services is delivered to a customer when they walk into a branch or they want to walk into an ATM. What we're trying to do is, with the data that is available to customers, with the device available to the customers, with the fact that MTN has given their customers ability to communicate on the phone, we now want to have a point of presence on those phones and be able to deliver financial services as well, which means that the customer utility of the phone increases dramatically, which means we can now deliver financial services to customers at the price point they can afford, at the point of presence where they are, in whatever location they are in the country or in the continent, we're able to reach them.
Now, in trying to solve the problem of financial inclusion, which is essentially what this is about, what key challenges have you envisaged and are you ready to absorb?
Now, the key challenge is going to be, one, people want to continue to use physical devices, which is cash. Now, cash, to transport cash, to process cash is very expensive. And therefore, education is going to be one of the key challenges. And we'll partner with the various governments in African countries. And I give you an example of what Ecobank has been able to do in the last 18 months. In the last 18 months, we launched a mobile phone app that we said is Ecobank mobile app. We launched October 27, 2016. By October 2017, we have 1 million users. By January 2018, we have 2 million users. As of yesterday, we have 4.3 million users. And that tells me that when you can put in the, within the reach of an African a product that solves the problem, people are willing to adopt. And that's a demonstration. And that product is not being used only in Nigeria. We have over 700,000 Nigerians on the app, but we have about 2.3 million Francophone West African people on the app as well. So that tells you the power of Ecobank. And when people now move, whether you are going towards the west from Lagos to Cotonou, to Lomé, to Accra, to Abidjan, you no longer need to carry cash along with you. Whether you are moving from Douala to N'Djamena, you don't longer need to carry cash with you. If you move from Ikotekpene to Douala in Cameroon, you no longer need to carry cash with you. That is because we are present in all those places. And now, if you now combine what we've done with what MTN has done, it gives us an opportunity to solve the problem on a larger scale and create opportunities.
In stressing the duly achieved reach and numbers, circulation, strengths that both brands have, I worry that we may lose or we may just essentially reduce customers to statistics, and I did raise this with the MTN. What's your view on what the customers are to expect as far as the one single customer experience goes?
You see, the customers should expect the best of both worlds. Because ultimately, what we're trying to do here is to delight customers. Use what they are used to solve what they always wanted to solve. Don't create new things for them. If the mobile phone is what they're used to today, use that mobile phone to solve. Now, about statistics, listen.
Are we reducing them to statistics?
About statistics, there are over 1.2 billion Indians. That is why it's a strong country. There are over 1.3 billion Chinese. That's why they are strong. But there are also over 1 billion Africans. If we can enable them not to be forgotten, but to be part of the consuming nation, because now they have opportunity to transact, I think it is good for all of us. I'm not calling them statistics, but they also should not be forgotten part of the people of the heart. When you call them statistics, I'm saying they should not be forgotten.
What will be your single biggest takeaway from this collaboration?
Single biggest takeaway is the willingness of the best brands in the continent to come together collaboratively